This is me pretending I know what I'm doing. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. What am I doing with my hands? So today we're gonna do a little something that I normally don't record about just because I'm kind of a noob at it. Today we're going to be planting some sunflower seedlings. This is my backyard. As you can see, nice, big, and spacious. And then this right here is where I want to plant all my sunflowers. So as you can see in the footage, there is a plant that's already growing there right now. I have no idea what it is. It grows like a weed, but it's not a weed. But I cleared out this bed sometime in the fall. It was doing fine. I thought I'd gotten all of it, but I guess it grew back. The roots that are inside the planter that were left over from the original plant, I don't know, I guess they just are really, really big and they're really present in the planter, so that's why it grew back. I'm going to be clearing that all out, and then I'm going to be planting my little seedlings into the ground. So let's go. So it's day one of, I don't know how many days it's gonna take to do this. Hopefully just 2 days, 3 days at most. This entire section behind me is that section I was talking about that I need to take all the weeds out, and yeah, here we go. So yeah, I started doing all by hand, and then this little spider came through, and nope, I'm not using my hands anymore. So yeah, that's how that's going. So I basically finished clearing most of the area out. I just wanted to show you guys, like, this is what was growing in there. I don't really know what it is, so if it's like a vegetable or something, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Also, when you kind of saw me shoveling, I would like jog it in right here and then just kind of use like the brick as leverage to, you know, like lift it up. And I kind of like, yeah, so there's that, but we're not gonna look at that anymore. I'm going to clear out as much as I can again. I kind of got like the bulk of like the main roots, but now I'm gonna try and make sure I get every single individual, I guess, plantlet stem thingy that's like growing out of the ground. I'm gonna take off my shirt because it's freaking hot. We're experiencing a heat wave right now in California, and it's, oh yeah, it is hot. Yeah, my phone is starting to overheat, and I'm starting to overheat. So just take a quick breather just to talk to you guys for a quick second. So as you saw during the time lapse, I cleared out most of like the main plant material. I'm going to sow it a lot deeper so that I can try to get every single root that's going to be in there, because I don't want this thing to grow back. And when you have small plants that are trying to support themselves, if other bigger plants are invasive and they start to take in all the nutrients and all the water, then those tiny little seedlings, those tiny little sprouts that you have won't be able to grow effectively, and then they, oh, there's a wasp. Yeah, I know there's bugs outside, but oh, I just don't like seeing them. This is gonna be the most tedious part of the job because I wanted to get it done right, because I don't want that plant to come back and basically stunt my sunflowers from growing. Right here, like, you see that root area? Like, it's taking over a big area. Look, there's more right there. Oh my God. Like, even right here, just a second ago, it was like underneath and it had grown all the way around. So I had to dig that out. But like, this is what I mean about how annoying this thing is going to be. So, you know what? I'm just going to, what was I gonna say? I'm just chopping this right now. I think I made the executive decision to, what did I decide? I'm going to just get as much as I can without trying so hard, because yeah, those roots are just like really ingrained in there. I'll treat it like weeds, where if I see it, I'll just pluck it out before it can do any more harm. But I think as far as today goes, like, I did a pretty good job at getting most of it out. So yeah, I think I'll just live with doing maintenance on it and just keeping an eye. And I'm gonna be watering these sunflowers all the time anyway, so I'm gonna wanna make sure that nothing else is growing besides these sunflowers. So in the middle of my entire backyard, there were a couple of potholes that I had to get rid of. So I filled it up with dirt, and then just for fun, I threw a couple sunflower seeds in there, and here they are. They're growing pretty well. I just planted them maybe about a week ago. And then I do have a couple more in this pothole that has soil. There's a bunch of them right here. Now, if you guys know how sunflowers grow, they kind of do the same thing with that invasive species where they can't be next to other plants, otherwise they will start taking over each other's nutrients. And even though these are all the same plant, sunflowers actually do start fighting each other. So even though I have a bunch of little seedlings in this one little spot, one will eventually take over and the rest of them will die. By my succulent garden, which I will probably do that in a different video, I cleared out this entire section, and this also has sunflower seeds. I just planted them maybe like 4 or 5 days ago. So by next week, this should hopefully be grown in. Did I grow more anywhere else? Oh, really random spot. This weird corner of grass that's right here is mostly mud, but I just threw in sunflower seeds just to see, you know, is it gonna grow anything? And obviously it did, but it looks like, you know, bugs or something got to those ones, but these ones are doing fine. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to easily poke them out of the ground because it's mud, but I mean, sunflowers seem to be really easy to grow, like in the most randomest spots ever. So hopefully in this section right here, which by the way, my sprinklers also mostly hit this section, so it'll make it a lot easier to water, plus it will get all this sun throughout the rest of the day. So hopefully all of this pays off and the rest of the flower bed is filled with sunflowers. So that wraps up for day one, I think. Oh man, I lost my voice a little bit. I wasn't even talking, what the heck. I'm just tired, I guess. So after a little bit of Google searching, my roommate found out like that they were actually a flower. I will insert flower over my face. I don't know what it's called. Those huge things that I was digging out of the ground were probably the bulbs from the plant. So if you already knew that, I'm sorry. I don't know too much about gardening. I don't know too much about a lot of things. Kind of the next thing I would need to do would be to transplant all the sunflowers, but I guess I don't need to really transplant them until Monday. Oh, I put it off if they're already kind of like ready. I should plant them tomorrow. I do hope that the sunflowers can thrive in that flower bed, because obviously seeing where the rest of my sunflowers were planted, they're pretty easy to grow. So I'm gonna hope that they're gonna be okay over there, especially because most of the day they'll be getting sun, and you know, they're sunflowers, they need all of that energy to photosynthesize and grow and become bigger and whatever. I'm tired now. I'm like glistening in sweat, so I will. Airplanes don't normally fly over here, so when one does fly over, I get very suspicious. What was I saying? Oh, that's right, I was doing a transition. Okay, so that's it for today. I will see you all for day 2. I don't know what I'm doing. Bye. And good morning, everybody. It is day 2. So I think I was gonna make it into a 3-day thing, but I think I'll be able to finish the rest of it today. So today I'm just gonna be planting all the little seedlings that I have like spread out around my backyard into here and into a more organized fashion, because sunflowers need to be separated about every like 6 to 7 inches, something like that, just so they have that room to grow, so they don't, you know, take nutrients from each other like I was saying earlier. So let's get started. I feel like I'm in Animal Crossing, like spacing out my plants and my trees. Oh, my sunflowers. Yes, stupid ants. Now I know the soil looks super poor over here, and just in general it just looks kind of like meh. Also, I'm sorry if you have trypophobia, whatever, with all the holes. Just don't look at this part right now. But yeah, these are all done, and I'm gonna start putting the little seedlets in there. Oh my god, look what I grew. Just add it to the collection. So I organize them from large, medium, and small because when I arrange it in the flower bed, I want the bigger ones to end up on that side, and then the ones that haven't grown that much, plus the new seeds, are gonna go on this side. Since the sprinklers hit this side, they'll be able to get a lot more water and they'll have a better chance of living. All right, so actually stupid ants. So surprisingly, I actually filled up most of the bed with the sunflowers. So that's pretty awesome. I have a lot more that I'm growing elsewhere in the garden. Like there's some kind of hidden against that wall over there. I threw some sunflower seeds over back there. The ones on the little corner, I think I'm gonna leave them there and just see what happens. And then the ones by my succulent garden as well. So I have a good amount left, but I have from here up to right there where that PVC pipe is. So I'll have all that. So those will probably be all sunflower seeds. And I'm just gonna pop them in and we'll be done here. So now I'm just gonna make sure that every morning I water these for about 10 minutes. That's how much I've been watering them when I first started planting them, and it seems to be doing okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and watched me struggle and die in the heat and get like 50 shades darker. It was a lot of fun, and I hope to do a progress video for you guys to show you how all the sunflowers end up looking. We are getting a lot of sun right now, so hopefully that should like increase its growth. But you can see that they're a little like leggy, so they're kind of falling over. You know what? I'm just gonna let nature take its course and just fingers crossed hope that it all works out. If you like this video and you want to see more content, just make sure you give it a thumbs up and then hit the subscribe down below. And then don't forget to hit that notification bell. It will let you guys know the next time I post. It's probably gonna be like a planter video or a garden video or just, I don't know. I gotta think of things because it's quarantine. I'm just like finding things to do. I'm also designing Animal Crossing maps, so that's kind of interesting. You guys can check my Twitter for that. Just one last thing before I go. If you guys do want to help support me, I do have a Buy Me a Coffee. What you can do is you can go to the link in the description. It's gonna be buymeacoffee.com/keithhealth, and it's a really easy and simple to use website. Basically, you can go on there and just send a donation amount to me or buy me like 1 or 2 or 3, however many coffees you want. You can leave a little message if you want to as well. And all donations will help support me make videos and do other content and, you know, be able to just film more stuff. I did follow for social media for a little bit, and I was kind of unsure about getting back into like social media and doing YouTube and stuff like that. But because we're all staying inside, I kind of got back into the swing of things and I'm enjoying it a lot. And yeah, any donation will be greatly appreciated. Thanks, I'll see you in the next video.